Okay, so in this problem we're supposed to find the equation of the graph that's shown, and it looks to me like we're going to be, that it's going to be easiest to write this as a cosine graph. And the reason is because if we took our basic cosine graph, where we know that cosine looks like this, and it looks to me like the graph that we're given is just a cosine graph flipped upside down. So a couple things we can read immediately from the graph are that the amplitude is 2, that's the distance, right, or the height. I didn't quite draw that right, but the height of one of the waves. And since it looks like the graph is flipped upside down, we're actually going to make that -2. And the x-axis is the midline, so that means d is going to be 0. Right, and we can also read that the period, which is the distance along the x-axis through one cycle, is 2 pi. And if the period is 2 pi, then we can plug into the little formula that we had, which is that the period is 2 pi over the value of b. And so if our period is 2 pi, that means that b is 1. And if we are using a cosine graph, we can see, if we're using a cosine graph that's been flipped upside down, we can see that the graph that we're looking at has not been shifted at all. Or in other words, the phase shift is just the x value 0 because it hasn't been shifted. So what we said was bx minus c equals 0, and if b is 1 and x is 0, then that means that c must be 0. So we also could have taken this to have been a sine graph shifted one way or the other, but I think that this is a whole lot easier. And so if we know that d is 0 and c is 0, then our graph is simply y equals -2 cosine x. And we can check to make sure that this is correct. Let's say if we plug 2 pi into our formula, we should get -2 as a value. So if we plug 2 pi into the formula, we know that normally on our normal cosine graph, I sketched poorly over here, but when we are at 2 pi, the value of cosine is 1, and so this does indeed give us -2. So I think this is a simpler way to find that graph. It's easier than trying to make it be a sine graph.